Hey guys, welcome to the another day of AOC 2025. Here in this video, we are going to learn about phishing, Phishmas greetings, learn how to spot phishing emails from malhash exploit bunnies sent to TBFC users. Let's read this like it's about MC Skiddy's disappearance in the TBFC's defenses have weakened. So, and now the email protection platform is down. Yeah, with filters offline, the staff must triage every suspicious message manually. The SOC team suspects malhash exploit bunnies have sent phishing email messages to TBFC's users to steal user credentials and disrupt Phishmas. Yeah, you have joined the incident response task force to help identify which email are legit or phishing attempts. So in the meantime, let's start this and read this. Yeah. So, but beware, some phishing attempts are clever, disguised as routine TBFC's operation. Volunteer signs up or Phishmas even logistics. So every wrong call would bring Wirewell one step closer to Phishmas becoming a reality. So we have the learning objectives to spot phishing emails, to learn trending phishing techniques, and understand the differences between spam and phishing. Yeah, we do have virtual machine today, and you do have a direct link available. You don't need to start the attack box or connect to OpenVPN or do something like that. You don't have any credentials also available. So yeah, you can start your attack mission by clicking the start button, and once you have started, you have to wait about 2 to 3 minutes for the machine to fully boot. You can then access the Wirewell's email threat inspector. Here it is. So yeah, we just need to wait a little time to get it worked. So yeah, I have accessed the Wirewell email threat inspector. So yeah, we were able to access the email inspector right now. Yeah, we can just check this. Spotting phishing emails. We have an overview of phishing where we will be learning about phishing, maybe one of the oldest cyber tricks, but it's still one of the most effective as companies like TBFC strengthen their defenses with advanced email filters and security tools. Attackers have evolved their tactics to stay one step ahead. Modern phishing focuses on precision and persuasion. Messages are carefully crafted, often mimicking real people, portals, or internal process to trick even the most cautious users. Common intentions behind phishing messages are credentials theft, tricking users into revealing passwords or login details, malware delivery, disguising malware, malicious attachments or links as safe content, and data exfiltration, financial fraud, etc. Yeah, your why spam is not phishing. Spam is just a digital noise, annoying but mostly harmless. Phishing is, however, is a precision strike. In this case of malicious exploit bunnies, crafted to deceive TBFC employees and open a path into the company's defenses. So yeah, we can learn about more about this. You can just read this by yourselves to learn more about it. Okay, so yeah, we have social engineering. It's the art of manipulating people rather than breaking technology. Okay, and you will be able to read a lot of things here. It's about typo squatting. What does typo squatting means? It's like google.com is spelled like google.com, and you doesn't notice and you accidentally click that and enter your credentials. github.com will be like glthub.com. That's called typo squatting. And we have funny code encoding, which looks like TryHackMe.com, but actually it's not. It's like some special characters which makes you think that it's legitimate website. Like it's called Cyrillic, right? You can see that this is about funny code encoding. Yeah, that's all about it. You can just read these contents by yourself to understand the legitimate things. So classify the first email. What's the flag? So yeah, we can classify this first email. Here is our first email, and it's basically service at paypal.com and Naren at tbfc.com. And here we get an invoice, like Santa Claus sent you an invoice of $699.89 US dollar. Amount requested, fraud alert. So notice from the seller, didn't make this Easter egg order, call PayPal immediately. And you do have some number, invoice number. Don't recognize this invoice, view and play, and view and pay invoice option, some of this. So yeah, so this is some HTML previews, and I do have access to a lot of emails. Yeah, here it is. So basically we just need to answer this as spam or phishing. Is this phishing? Like we have an fraud alert from the seller, and I could not find anything seems to be suspicious here. And This is, yeah. This seems to be amount requested, not amount received. So it's about request. So Santa Claus send you an invoice for this particular USD amount requested. So someone is requesting this much amount, and this seems to be fraud alert. This seems to be a spam or phishing. So what does it means? Like, selected these three phishing signals. Is this phishing or spam? So what do you guys think? This is not a spam. So basically, select at least three phishing signals. Like this seems to be a social engineering text or a sense of urgency, a side channel, fake invoice, and external sender domain. It's not. It's about malicious. There will be no attachment. There will be no panic codes or typo squatting. This is about side channel, something like that. We can say that it's fake low invoice, but other than that we can say it has some kind of impersonation, right? It's about impersonation, right? So no, yeah, we have there will be no attachment, sense of urgency, and it is not a fake login page, and it's spoofing. Here it is. Yeah, we got the flag. So like that, you have to answer the rest of the questions, right? So up to we have 6 emails, and you have to answer that correctly. So before you getting answer to that, you have to and basic understanding of what it exactly is, and what does SPF or DKM. You have to understand what it is. Like the basic understanding of what a spam message and phishing message is. Like we can just read that right now. We can see scams. This is spreading fake offers to get rich. So what we need to learn is spam. Like spam focuses on quantity over precision. Unlike phishing, which aims to deceive specific users, spam messages are sent in bulk to flood inboxes with unwanted marketing or irrelevant content. Their goal isn't usually to steal data, but to push exposure or engagement. This is about spam. Yeah, and phishing is about getting you some information. Now we can see another message here. You have a voice message from MC Skiddy. It's you have an ID, you have a duration, date, etc. And this is how the HTML looks like. It's basically .html, and you can see calls at tbfc.com, MC Skiddy missed call notification, and received from some other informations. Some signatures or related informations are available here. It is phishing. So select at least three phishing signals. We can see it's about an malicious attachment, and it's about some kind of there will be no urgency here. There I could not find any typical like tipper squatting. Is there any side channel communication attempts? Maybe. So fake login page? No. Social engineering text? No. Impersonation. So yeah, we got error like impersonation and malicious attachment, and it's not. It's external sender domain. You can see it's about MC Skiddy calls at TBFC, Taran at tbfc.com. No. So it may be spoofing. Here it is. We got the flag. And the classify the third email, what's the flag? So yeah, let's move on to the third one. So here you can see it's about MC's KD double D. Instead of one, we have 2D. And here is also phishing, like we were able to find there will be no attachments. So it's of course phishing, and we can see it's about typo squatting or punny codes. And we can read this team. MC Skiddy here. I'm currently unreachable by phone. We have an ongoing incident. I need the blue team to get remote access now to investigate. Please create a new VPN access for me immediately. Send the access to my personal email address, MC Skiddy. So yeah, you do have MC Skiddy, blue team, emergency incident response. This is urgent, please action immediately. So we have the sense of urgency, and we have impersonation. No, it may be social engineering text. No. Yeah, we have the impersonation, but there will be no typo quoting or funny quotes. Instead, we can see it's maybe the spoofing. No, it's sent by external sender domain. No, Watchman. So we don't have any login page, and according to here, we can see there is a change in name, right? So change in email address name, right? We can see a lot of about the contents that we are investigating somewhere around here. You can just read this by yourself. You can see MC Skiddy. I think we have social engineering text. So yeah, this is about social engineering test asking us to enter our details, right? So yeah, this is kind of social engineering, right? So sense of urgency and doing something to reveal trick humans to reveal something, right? So yeah, let's classify the fourth one. We can see it's about TBFC HR department, Neymar Junior, TBFC HR department, hr.tbfc at outlook.com invited you to view the file annual salary raise approval.pdf on Dropbox. Here, there, you have a pending document to be signed regarding your recent salary raise approval. You can copy and paste the URL if you don't have a Dropbox account. Open file, Dropbox, no attachments. So this seems to be a spam. No. I'm wrong. So this seems to be a phishing. Like we can see, it's about Neymar Junior at TBFC, and we have no reply at Dropbox.com. So we have annual salary raise approval.pdf. Yeah, we see that there will be no attachment. Which looks like a PDF once you move to the particular link, right? No, yeah, these are the links detected. Okay. So what do you think? Like, either you have a pending document to be signed before regarding your salary rise approval. Salary rise approval. You can copy and paste the URL if you do not have any Dropbox attack, Dropbox account. So yeah, it's asking us to download a PDF. This may be social engineering text and external sender domain and spoofing. We have external sender domain and social engineering text. There'll be no kind of spoofing. It may be impersonation. Yeah. Classify the fifth email. What is the flag? So yeah, let's move on to the fifth one. Like we can see Lara and Candy Cane co.wv. What that means? Like .co.wv. The from address seems to be suspicious for me. Events at tbfc.com. So improve your event logistics this SOCMAS season. Dear TBFC team, I hope this message finds you well during this business SOCMAS season. We understand how challenging it can be to manage a large-scale festive events, endless volunteer coordination, costume distribution, and late-night preparation. Our Candy Cane Co-Logistics platform was designed to simplify those processes and reduce workload for event managers across Verville. Automated scheduling for staff and volunteers, centralized supply tracking for costumes and decorations, real-time updates to minimize delivery errors, energy-efficient teams that cut operational costs. I would love to learn how TBFC currently handles event logistics to see if your solution could bring us your preparations for SOCMAS. Even small improvements could bring huge time savings to your team. Looking forward from hearing from you. So Candy Cane. So yeah, I was suspicious about this, but this seems to be a spam message. Yeah. So according to the sixth one, we can see it's about TBFC IT shared a file with you, and here it is. We have the typo squatting, right? So according to what typo squatting means, you'll be able to see here. We can see this is how it looks like, right? So yeah, it's not typo squatting. It's like punny coding, right? So we have the punny coding looks like F, right? But actually it's not F. So yeah, we have the punny coding from the sender, and you do have Christmas laptop agreement, and TBFC IT shared a file with you. Here's the document TBFC have shared with you. This link only works also. There will be no attachment, but there will be a this seems to be phishing, and we have a typo squatting of any codes, and we don't have any kind of social engineering, I think. So we don't have any attachments, and that means we have a fake invoice. No, there will be no kind of invoice. I think there will be no kind of attachments. We don't have any JSON communication. So we have to select at least three external sender domain. So we are not moving to external sender domain like TBFC. There will be no sense of urgency, impersonation, and spoofing. Like there will be no spoofing here. So it may be social engineering text. Yep. Yeah, this is kind of social engineering. Like, here's the document TBFC ID shared with you. So you think, what is the document that they shared with me? And you will just try to open that. That's kind of social engineering, right? So yeah, that's all about this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's room, and thank you for watching, guys. And I recommend you to read all the contents by yourself, all the demonstrated contents in this room by yourself to understand different typo squatting or some other things by yourself. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.